This is a test setup for demonstrating throughput when limited or not limited by CPU. I've just got it going up to one of our internal switches, DHCP gigabit. We're on a 10 gigabit DIA network here, so we don't have to worry about background usage. Going from a Rocket Prism 5AC Gen 2 with a, I think that's a 17 dB sector. And first go is going to be with a NanoBeam 5AC Gen 2. See the, don't know if I can get the label in there, but yeah, dual port Gen 2, and connected to an i7 ThinkPad. I've got it set up with the access point in plain old bridge mode. As you can see here, simple. And the client radio, also simple. So this is grabbing an IP address from our router, and we're going to do a speed test. Alright, same configuration physically, but it is now in router mode. Still simple. Still pulling a DHCP and then just natting it to 2.1 for this laptop. And that was our simple bridge. So let's do another speed test. Stay local. And actually, while it's doing that, I want to see what the CPU... Okay, yeah. CPU is actually 100. I don't know why it's... Oh, it's just not updating over here. Okay, yeah. CPU is 100. Should be doing the upload test now. There it goes. Yeah, so it is CPU limited. Let's go back. Yeah, here's what we got. I'll go ahead and get the latest firmware for both the AP and the CPE. I wanted to do a test with what I've got everything else running on, and then see if there was any magic in newer firmwares. Alright, here it is with 8.7.21, which is the latest one as of today. And doing another speed test, same place. Let's see. Yeah, gigabit. Still doing it router mode. We'll do point to point in just a sec. Once again, we're going to test. This is in point-to-point mode with router mode still enabled. Oh. And if we go back to Let's see, where's my mouse pointer? I lost my mouse pointer. Okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah. 100% CPU, once again, in basic, simple router mode. Again, doing nothing complicated. No firewall, no port forwarding, no VLAN. Alright. Alright, another test, and this time still point-to-point mode, but in bridge simple mode. So maybe I should start closing some tabs. Let's see what that one's doing for. No, the CPU is overloaded. That's interesting. That's not supposed to happen. Upload's looking a little more correct. Oh, you know what? No, why did that overload the CPU? Okay, we're back, and I set it to 80 megahertz point to point. Simple mode on the NanoBeam, and I think I remember this problem where it wouldn't actually go into accelerated mode because it's dual Ethernet. So I'm going to test the NanoBeam compared to the Nano Station, and we'll see what we get. But one more test. Capacities are up over 600 on both sides. Yeah, 160, 170. And CPU 100%. Okay. I think there's a way to disable the secondary port at the command line, but leave the interface in basic. And I think you can also do that in the config. Again, that one doesn't really come up very often. It's not a particularly popular radio on our network. Okay, now we have a Nano Loco, simple bridge mode, point to point. And, whoops. And there it is on the bird cage. Oops. Oh, and that is CPU limited, by the way. All right, router mode, simple. Wireless is in point-to-point mode. Capacities are in the bazillions. Gigabit. And let's run another speed test. Oops. CPU limited, but actually looks like it's doing better than the NanoBeam. Same CPU. I think the NanoBeam was crippled just a little bit by having to think about 3 interfaces instead of 2. Oh, I did the test but forgot to start recording. This is a PowerBeam 620 feed because it's got the 720 megahertz CPU. I SSH'd in. So you can see the BOGO MIPS, which is half the megahertz on this platform. And, well, kind of skipped forward, but I'll just go ahead and run the test again. And we'll glance over at CPU usage here too. not maxed out. This may be a limit of the wireless. I mean, it's showing over 500 in total throughput. You know, take that with your grain of salt. All right, now the PowerBeam is in point-to-multipoint client mode as a router, just like the NanoBeam was set up. So everything's the same except that it has a better processor. That is the only difference. And yeah, the feed is up there. There's not even a dish. I just don't have very many high CPU radios. Oh, yeah. I actually was getting a little better than that before, but yeah, still, you see the problem. It's significantly faster on a faster CPU in router mode. All right, now we're in bridge simple, point to multipoint. There's a dashboard, shows the speed test from before it changed mode, but let's see. Keep it on this screen so we can see the CPU, and we'll run the test again.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh. Well, and it's still going. Can you pick that one back up? You can pick it up? Thank you. Here, put it right there. Put it right there. Good job. Thank you. Test is done anyway. Yeah, obviously having the better CPU is a big help in AirMax when you have excellent capacity. And yes, point to multipoint with a higher CPU power is quite the difference. I'm going to do one more test because this is in simple point to multipoint. I'm going to do advanced bridge mode just to compare. Now that I've got it sitting back up again, we'll go ahead and run this test one more time. Oh, here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, no thank you. You eat it. Here. Right there. No thanks. You already chewed it. You can finish it. I don't want it. Alright. And of course, stupid me, I wasn't paying attention to the CPU. Start that test again. CPU is not really trying very hard. Alright. Alright, I just threw some firewall rules in there. Just enough that it has to think. It can't be in its accelerated mode. And I aligned it back up again. Hi! Alright, let's go ahead and test again. No, sir. Now we can see here we are pegging out on the CPU. Well, maybe not. Well, in any case, like I said before, big CPU, much better. Huh. I think that drop may have damaged the feed. Well, so be it. All right, lastly, we have a transmit power mismatch. That's interesting. Nano Loco to Nano Loco, point-to-point bridge mode. Okay. Online over here.
One bottle can do
Oops,
that.
that's not what I wanted to do.
One bottle can fill up the whole entire thing. I didn't think I put this in until I forgot where the lid was.
100%. All right, and let's see. Let's SSH into it real quick. And didn't mean to click the add. And I will show you the CPU. That is 0.153. Okay. It's just plain old 533.